These are my audience members, Deborah Weaver.
Picture this. It's a Saturday morning. The sun is just breaking over the water. You're sitting quietly at the edge of a lake, rod in hand, and for the first time all week, your phone is in the car, and your mind is completely still. That image is not a fantasy. According to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Survey Service's 2022 National Survey of Fishing, nearly 49 million Americans experience that exact moment every single year, making recreational fishing one of the most widely practiced outdoor activities in the United States. And yet, millions of eligible adults have never once picked up a rod. Today, I want to persuade each one of you to take one specific, affordable action. Obtain a state fishing license and commit to getting out on the water at least once this season. I will do this by first showing you why modern life makes fishing more necessary than ever, then walking you through exactly how easy it is to get started, and finally painting a picture of the life that is waiting for you on the other side of your first cast. To begin, let us look at a very real problem that fishing can help solve. The modern American is overworked, overstimulated, and dangerously disconnected from the natural world. The American Psychology Association's 2023 annual report, Stress in America, found that more than 75% of American adults report experiencing moderate to high levels of stress, with work and financial pressure identified as the primary drivers. Chronic stress is linked to elevated cortisol levels, cardiovascular diseases, sleep disruption, and reduced immune function. And yet the most common stress relief people reach for, like scrolling through social media or watching television, does not do anything to lower cortisol. It simply distracts it. The physical toll of a screen-centered sedentary lifestyle makes the case for fishing even stronger. A study published in the peer-reviewed journal PLOS ONE by researchers Tigaro Mas and colleagues examined what happens to people that are regularly exposed to natural settings and outdoor environments compared to urban settings. The findings were striking. Time spent in natural settings was associated with significant reductions in blood pressure, heart rate, and self-reported anxiety. Dr. Minku even documented a brief, regular exposure to natural environments restores cognitive attention, reduces aggression, and lowers measurable markers of physiological stress. Even more, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's 2022 Coastal Community Well-Being Report notes that the access to waterways correlates with measurable improvements in mental health outcomes across communities in this country. The Recreational Boating and Fishing Foundation's 2023 Participation Report adds one more final detail. Millions of people who once fished and stopped cite lost connection to nature as a primary reason they quit. This is not a fishing problem. This is a priority problem, and it is one we can solve today. Now that we understand what we're missing, let me show you exactly how simple it is to get started. Getting started with recreational fishing requires far less time, money, and expertise than most people assume. The first step to getting your license, according to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, a standard freshwater fishing license in most states costs between $10 and $30 for residential and can be purchased online in under 5 minutes. Many states offer a 1-day or even 7-day trial license for first-time anglers, so there is no financial risk in trying, and that license fee directly funds wildlife conservation and habitat restoration under the Federal Act and Sports Fish Registration Act. Buying a license is not just a legal requirement, it is an act of environmental stewardship. The second step is to gather basic gear. The American Sports Fishing Association Economic Impact Research confirms that a beginner can purchase its fully functional rod, reel, line, and tackle for under $40 at any major sporting good retailer. A local public lake, river, or reservoir is all you need. The third and final step is to simply to go and then go again. The Recreational Boating and Fishing Foundation's research shows that anglers who fish at least twice in their first season have about an 80% retention rate. Go twice and you'll almost certainly keep going. Bring a friend or a family member. The same RBFF data shows that the social fishing experience dramatically increases the likelihood that a new angler become a lifelong participant when they bring somebody with them. Free instructional resources are also available through your state wildlife agency and the Take Me Fishing program, none of which require any prior experience. Now, I want you to imagine two different versions of your life. In the first version, you get your license, you spend 2 to 3 hours on a Saturday morning beside a quiet body of water. Your phone is away, there's no inbox, notification, or deadline, just the sound of water and wind, and the simple focus of watching your line. According to Dr. Ming Ku's research at the University of Illinois, that 2-hour window is a natural setting measurably restores your cognitive attention and lowers your stress hormone. But for days after, it'll even help you as well. You'll sleep better at night and you're calmer throughout those weeks that follow. You will develop skills and you will share the experiences that you've came across with somebody else you know. Over the season, your license fee will have helped you restore the very water you fished. In the second version, you do nothing for 6 months, and by then the stress is still there, the screen time's still there, and the feeling of being perpetually behind is still there. The waterways remain beautiful, but you're not on them. The Recreational Boating and Fishing Foundation's longitudinal participation data shows that longer people delay establishing outdoor recreational habits, the less likely they are to ever even start. Every week you wait is a week of momentum you're not building. The call to action is specific, affordable, and achievable before this weekend. Today, visit your state wildlife agency's website and look up the cost for a resident fishing license. In most states, you can store it digitally on your phone and identify one public lake, river, or reservoir within 30 minutes of your home. Pack a basic rod and a small tackle bags to go for 2 hours. That is all. And bring someone with you. If you need guidance, the Take Me Fishing program, operated by the Recreational Boating and Fishing Foundation, offers free tutorials, gear guides, and a searchable map of fishing spots in every single state. Today, I have shown you that chronic stress, sedimentary habits, and disconnection from nature that defines modern life have a simple, affordable, and time-tested antidote. And that antidote is recreational fishing. And I gave you a 3-step plan. You can begin executing today for less than $30. The water is there. The fish are there. The license costs less than a dinner out. The only thing is you. So cast your line. Your mind, body, and future self will thank you for it. Thank you.